should have been here when the swans were here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
springtime.
No, they were really late this year. They came in the fall when they're going south. But we've had big flocks of geese coming in.
This camera's focusing.
The doves are so big, I feel it on the ground too, so those I love looking at them. They make such a pretty noise.
I like your hair.
There he is, right over there.
Where is it? There it is. Okay. And right over here is the little building is where you, if you don't have a permit, yearly permit, you can pay as you drop your boat to the water. You can go ahead and drive down over there and show what it looks like. Looks like they're putting security cameras up. The county, Cowlitz County owned this. I don't know if they still do or if they gave it to yeah, the port. Oh, okay. Port of Longview. They gave it to the Port of Longview to run because supposedly they didn't want to run it no more. They built this thing wrong because the Columbia River flows this way. And so right where the entrance is, that there is where the sand builds up, right in that area. And they have to dredge it every 2 or 3 years. You can see the bank there has sand build up. I don't know when the last time it was they dredged this, but you have to get special permits and everything else. But otherwise it is a nice boat ramp. And they have lots of parking for your boats. Such as you see that rig there. Now if you bring a yacht here, you probably have to park different. And you see a ship out that way. They're just sitting out there waiting to come into warehouse or somewhere. And they have a dumpster right up here. And they have a dumpster back there too. So you supposedly don't throw your stuff out in the water. Straight ahead, which we can't get there from here, we have to go around, is Willow Grove Park. You gotta be careful when you come through here, even though it's a one-way in and a one-way out. You'll catch people popping in this way. There's my old farm that my son has now. Here we're going into the Willow Grove Park. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, they always have signs, no alcohol or drugs permitted on the park property. I'm surprised it doesn't say no smoking also. There's a ship parked out there. And there's their restrooms right there. And there's a shower on the back side of it, I do believe. So if you went swimming, the county started putting up life preservers for the swimmers if they want to use them. When the ships come roaring by, the water goes way out and then comes roaring back in, so you have to be careful with that. You do have a nice covered area, so you can have a picnic if you'd like. I don't believe there's any power there. I see that they've added cement columns around the building. Makes it a little more stable. These evergreen trees used to be nice. They went clear down to the ground and they got tired of that, so they trimmed them all up. There was a swing set here, and like I say, Washington, they're pretty much getting rid of them because people get hurt on them. Oh, they moved it maybe? Well, we'll take a look, but see all these Sioux happy people. And just around the corner here, or it's actually up ahead over this way, is where people drive down to the sand. Man, those bumps are big. And that's where people fish, is all along the shore over there. It's just a big turnaround right here. Anyway, the county gave it to the port because the county doesn't want to deal with it, I guess. They're probably trying to save money. Who knows? That's good. That's the Columbia River, and just on the other side there is Oregon. This is Washington. Looks like they actually hired someone to come out here to pick up garbage, I'm gonna guess. Which the port of Longview was planning on hiring people, possibly have someone stay here. Well, there is I'll show you when we get up to it. There is a trailer up there. A camp host, I guess most people would call it. Some little covered areas have a picnic. Scan over here. That's where the host trailer is. And that brick building is actually the maintenance shop where they have possible extra picnic tables or weed whackers, whatever it takes to maintain this place, including lawnmowers and that kind of stuff. I'm sure the county would bring trailers in with their lawnmowers. Sure. I don't know why they have netting over there. I'm not going to get out to see, but there's a chance that the shore is washing away a little bit when we have high water, which will go down this summer, and then they'll repair it possibly. And you notice sinkholes here in the parking lot. That's because this is all beach at one time, nothing but sand. They added more sand to it. Well, there's, as you see the logs up by the water there that float up, there's logs all underneath the sand. When they rot out, the road sinks in, so they actually got to dig a hole where the road is sinking in, dig out the rotted log, fill it, and repave it. On our way to the end where the boat launch is that we can't get to from here unless you want to jump the curb and over. See people out over there fishing. Here's the restrooms at this end. And I see they moved the swings over here. Oh, Lord. Yeah, whole jungle gym type thing done. Obviously, the county wouldn't put that much money into it. They used to have some pissant little thing that they put up to just make it look like they were trying to do something, but these don't look too bad. Of course, there's the boat launch. There's my house I used to own that my son has now. So from upstairs you still had a good view of the river, Columbia River. We do have expensive homes all across here that are all along the riverside. I hate to even think how much each one of these costs and the property. Originally the property was going for $24,000. Gosh, that was about 10 years ago. I almost invested, but I didn't. Now each one of these properties are worth $200,000 to $400,000 just for the property alone. Can't see if that's a foam house when they stuccoed over it. There's got the Fisher's Island, I think it is. You're not supposed to go over there. It's a bird reserve, so the birds can all nest over there quietly without anyone bothering them. And those trees over there are all cottonwood trees. There's hybrid. They usually plant them when they get so many years old. They chop them all down, use them for pulp, and that's how they make paper and crap. I heard it wasn't working out, but they're still doing it, I guess. Rent your property. The antique houseboats. There's only one or two new ones in here. This place here they worked on and let it go to hell, and they started working on it again, so I don't know what's going on with it. Yep, this is the Columbia River still, obviously. This right here belongs to the yacht club. You join, you end up, it's mainly the sailboats is what it's for. And usually you have your own place that you have to maintain to have your boat in. Right there's the yacht club itself. They even have a crane here so you can pick your boat up, drop it in the water, or get the barnacles off your boat. And that's the end of that. And you can't see it from here, but way out there somewhere is a bridge that goes over to Oregon.